Good morning, everybody. I guess it's Tuesday. I hope your world is looking up from yesterday if it wasn't good. So we have a lot of people here. Let me see if I can get I went to get on and I had no camera and I'm like, oh no, I'm not the tech queen, so we'll say. But I hope you can see me. I can see it, so I'm assuming it worked. You just never know. All right. Well, let's say hello to everybody. Well, good morning, Carrie. We wondered where you were. There's Chase and Christina. Eleni, I'm not sure I'm saying your name right, but I intend to. Joanna, Dorothy, good morning. I'm glad you're here again. And Barbara. And I hope you're feeling well. And Dorothy wants a healing for her daughter, Laura. I believe that can work itself out. Barbara writes us a message. Yeah. Well, I know you're doing well and that I understand you haven't forgot about us. Carol, good morning. How are you? Glad to see you. Well, she says Barbara Ward. She's glad to see you. All right. So we have messages for today. Yes. I'm a few minutes late. So let's call in Mother and Father deep within our hearts. And as we do so, let's take just a minute to sit there with that so you can feel it. Perhaps it's a pink light coming down into your heart and expanding that area. Good. Very good. Oh, and we'll ask certainly all the angels to come today and all the different phylums. And sometimes it's Mother herself that gives. I can tell you when Mother is giving you the message, she opens the door. So if not, then it's an angel. And Ascended Masters, I always let you know if it's them. And we'll welcome beings from the universe. And as long as you're on your path of light and are strongly held to holding to that, you're welcome to come and sit here with us. I did, in my free time yesterday, watch a ancient alien show. And I'm going to delve more into it about, like when they were in Vietnam, there were caves under the ground. And certainly caves up in Alaska. And it's interesting, I don't know how many of you remember, but General Byrd that flew in, he was flying over and it took him down into the earth. And it was just like here, and he met people. And I went to high school with his granddaughter. You can figure that. So very powerful. And rewatching that and learning some different things. And so I'm going to read up on those things and share them with you when I see the authenticity about where it comes from. But I was fascinated and talked about things in the future. So we shall see. So let's do our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. I hold the consciousness of Mother Father, the most beautiful light within my heart. Very good. So, we got the camera back on. Don't ask me how. I pulled a few cords, put them back in. Hallelujah. Because other than that, I would have been speaking to you from afar and said, how about we just speak this one today? So, all right. Clear my desk. I got new navy blue tiger eye stone mala. So let it sit here with us today. Tiger eye is the stone of Lady Tara and the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is an aspect of Lady Tara. So, very powerful in the wisdom ray. All right, enough information. I hope some of you remembered to do your Archangel pyramid around you this morning and maybe last night before you went to bed. Carrie saying she was in training and then traveling. And Hector, good morning to you. All right. Well, Barbara, I'm going to assume since I just read that you're going to be here the whole time, so I'll take your name as it comes. Right? If not, you can write and let me know you'd like me to do it sooner. All right. So, let's all get rooted down deep into the earth, into Mother. We'll begin. All right. That's 6 minutes, 8 minutes. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Carrie, the world traveler. Let's see what comes here for you today. Oh, okay. I see a door, so this is Mother. I see you walking out on the top of a mountain, and there is a severe drop. But I can feel that your breath and your heart rate aren't afraid, that you are excited, curious, and yet that's not the real taste of it. It's like an excitement. You're excited of what you might see here and what it might mean for you. And oh my goodness, I can't tell you. The next thing that shows itself to me is a path that walks out into and above the earth. So that does not mean you're dying or that you're going to the other realm. No. What I believe and what comes to me is it's time for you to do some studying about beyond this earth, about beyond what is about that you see on earth. We all have to begin to open our awareness to more. And why most of us are probably here is because we're here for this next level. So I can feel the confidence that brings you, Carrie. And perhaps that's why you've been the world traveler. Because you have the encompassment of so many parts of this world here within you. And no, I don't get how or when. Contemplate, be prepared. How do you prepare for something you don't understand? Your inner wisdom will share it with you. So, starting this off with a great one. Many blessings. All right. Chase, good morning. Good to see you. I have to sneeze, excuse me. I wanted to show everybody the little bag by Blue Tiger Eye. They were from Nepal. Look at the little thing that came in. How these little poles made by hand. I assume probably some little monk did them. Interesting, huh? I am focused because I wanted to show everybody that. So, let's see, Chase, what's going to come for you. I see like as if I was at it's not a resort, but a home visiting in Hawaii. The lush greenery all around, and yet there is the ocean, the very clear ocean, and the wind blowing. And it brings an upliftment inside you. Brings a clarity to you, for it is in your ancestry, your lineage, Hawaii. And brings up the cleansing. I see coals in a fire. So if you ever go there, or if you have gone there, perhaps you can tap into, I don't see any bad things that are coming. It's remembrances that are held within yourselves about healing and love and confidence. And yet it's a strength. That's the word. There's a great strength deep within you about all that you see and care for and love beyond what maybe you know. So while this was a time I see of rest with intention, I see instead it's a time of remembrance. Blessings to you today, Chase. Remember how we do these messages is if it feels right for you and you're willing to participate with it. And so everybody gets a benefit of whatever's meant to be here for you. Well, good morning, Christina. Yes, you may have a message. So I'm looking over a swirl of many colors. There is some brown, but there's some vibrant colors also. It's telling me that there's going to come a time, and it's within an awareness of it, when you can begin to paint a portrait of that which you choose to live. And yet I see your feet standing still and like they are within clay. It's quite the art experience here. So you're standing in this clay watching this whirl. It's not a wormhole. It's something that's going to become a truth for you. And you're not sure how to paint it yet. So remember, everyone, when this is a situation, you must trust your heart. Not attempt to figure it from your mind. You must allow your heart. It's almost like I want to put a paintbrush in your hand. Close your eyes and see what it paints. I think that's the energy that this is no longer is there, I want to say, trust in you and the decision, but give Spirit, God, that opportunity and let your hand pick up the brush he gives you and see what he paints for you. And it will have a great strength. And it will be a path that you walk with him, not looking back wondering where he is. Many blessings to you. Very powerful. Alrighty. Elena? Let me see what the message for you that comes today. There's wind. And for me, wind is always the message of Master Babaji. How he speaks is in the wind. And his words of love and letting you know he's there is always in the wind. I see you standing on a balcony and the wind's like coming around the building. And you're needing to know it's all real. This is perhaps a depth of believing. So look around. And while we have the wind, I want you to see that there are some white flowers somewhere. I don't know what kind or where they are. That's what he's whispering to me. And know that you are the white flower that is lost within yourself, yet in the world. At any time, anyone could pick that flower, and it could become the most beautiful thing they see for the day. But if you never allow it to be picked, no one will ever know. So, let's use the word being picked as being alive. So if you stay in fear, the white flower that you are will never totally live that why you've come here, why you're radiant and pure. It is only when you align with the truth and let Babaji walk with you on this one. And we'll say his name 3 times, Babaji, Babaji, Babaji. And to begin walking into the world with a confidence. Doesn't matter what anyone else or whoever anyone else is thinks of you. Know that Babaji says you are. And this is what you need to begin to know. You are that purity of the white flower. Similar to the white lily. And allow it to come down and out the funnel and arrive. Many blessings. All right, very good. We are moving all around the world today too, Carrie. Joanna M. All right. Your message is going to be simple. Love your Father. I'm going to know that all the things that are coming are going to be processed into your heart. And from here, from me to you, I'm going to say once again, love your Father. Call in God and Mother and sit with them together. And it is like there is an ocean of calm water that comes. you will find this will calm your heart. Let's remember you're not alone. You must simply ask and bless. Okay, very good. Powerful. And here we are, Dorothy. That didn't take too long. All right, this is for you, Dorothy. Monday. So, there is a door that opens. This is from Mother. And she wants you to ask yourself one simple question. Contemplate what you could do now if you were as you were 30, 40 years ago. And then empower that inside your heart and allow the cellular expression of who you are to feel the living of it. For I am showing you how to not live in regret. Live it now. Allow it to become alive within you and into your cellular memory. For many things. And who's to say you were only given the opportunity once? For it is here again. You are beyond knowing that today is simply today. Today has been every day of your existence throughout time and life. So relive, regenerate, recreate, and your cellular structure will begin to thrive. Activate youth vitality gene, and you will be surprised. Many blessings to you, Dorothy. So now I will do one for your daughter. And the first thing I see are your two cats. How interesting that is. But I do see a greater calmness between the four of you. So health is the word that comes. What comes is for her to breathe in the light, almost like the rose blossoms that are near her. And the beauty of fragrance of strawberries and blueberries. So Mother is making this a little simple. If she can find the ability, which I wouldn't suggest if she didn't have it, to take a breath and breathe in a greater life from Mother and Father's garden, she will be able to heal many parts of her soul. Yes, I understand it sounds simple, but it is the lethargic, the emptiness, the tiredness. And this will give her something to do that appears too simple. But upon doing that, she is actually moving light energy through her cells and begin to let them become more awake. Perhaps she has something that's favorite, coconuts. It doesn't matter what it is. Begin to breathe that life into her. I understand you cannot do it for her, but you can share it with her. Or when she smells good food, ask her, take that in. Because sometimes we forget. It is the simplest thing that can make a great movement, like a mustard seed, right? The end of the day, Bob. So I wish her health. Many blessings. All right. So Barbara Ward. Certainly you're going to receive a message today. And if I may go beyond your request and also send you healing light, I would. It is coming that it is part of this request that's prepared for you. Anamokiti shata tamomo. Ha da da bo 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 ye de de de. Hanakiete bo. Apo kieta chana moheta ba. Aba no ne kaba. Oh yata da bo. Ye ta na na mo. Okay de de bo chi chi chi. It's a time for you to open a new door into wholeness, male-female, union, balance, harmony. And may so be it. Many blessings. All right. I hope that helps you feel better, Barbara. We will welcome seeing your name often again. And Carol, much love to you. All right, I just jumped. Let me go up here. 5-3, good morning. 5-3 would like a message. All right. There is a very tall angel. In your world, it would look 30 foot tall. And it brings you this teeny tiny little card with a message. And the word is become. And then if you pick up just a small piece of that card, it's like a xylophone. There are so many pieces and steps to the becoming. And she smiles at you, for she knows you will not miss one step. And it doesn't matter when it comes. Let the exciting part be what you learn and how you grow and feel the cells within yourself and your heart and your throat, every part of you grow and become. Blessings to you, point 3. Don't work too hard. Very good. Alrighty. Let's see, angel wings. How are you today? Oh, it just keeps moving where I don't want to go. Let me see, it started over. Give me a minute. It's not been my technological day, what can I say? Angel wings, here you are. Always, I am thrilled for all of you to join me. It's wonderful. So, angel wings. Mother herself is opening this door. She would like you to look in your crown chakra. Here there is like a mist of starlight, fairy dust, however you want to call it. She wants you to come down and bring it down into the earth. And then that fairy dust, that wondrous experience, is going to come and merge into your heart. So, the mother's asking you to come and meet her in her bosom, down in the seventh earth. And when that heart is touched with that illumination, things are going to change. Only in a good way. Within your perception, which will be the number one change that will occur. Because there is so much more. More than you can contemplate in this moment. But by bringing that beautiful soul that you have down into the earth, which will move it. Our intention is for it to come into your heart, which it will expand and live here. Life will be wondrous. Yes, perhaps challenging, but you will thrive in it. Many blessings, angel wings. Thank you for coming. And Carrie says, awesome message. Thank you. Deb Marsh, thank you for coming. Wow, 1111. Number of you, all 1111. It's when you look at yourself. So I believe, yep, down one more, and you ask if you can receive a message. All right, let's see where this takes us. Some very powerful messages coming through today. So show me dead marsh. He is a blossom. It's very interesting to me. Very rarely do I see turmoil when I go to give a message, and I welcome you for coming, but I'm going to transform that if you choose. I see like a storm, and it reminds me of the images that exist of Kuan Yin traveling upon the wave of the storm. So I'm going to assume that's a key for me to know it's emotional. And perhaps you have a lot of emotional upset. And I say to you, emotions aren't really real. They're part of our human form that chooses to act out, to be the victim. And I understand it's part of learning. I'm just attempting to explain to you where you are and know in any form a victim. And yet sometimes I understand it as the hardest thing to understand. So I want you to unwrap that turmoil from around you. That which seems to always put you back there, that's where you retreat to. So now you will have a new choice to see a beautiful star inside of you and have it come out around you, to let you have a new perception. So once again, we let go of the turmoil and the black fabric and let it go. And then illuminating within your heart is this beautiful star that will come out and around you and let you see things with a new light. Yes. Sometimes those with the greatest light have the greatest difficulty in being willing to own it, to see it, most importantly, to be it. Some of you will allow my blessings will follow you, my dear. Be who you are. Many blessings. All right. Dead Marsh. Hope you come back again. Remember, I want you all to remember to hit the thumbs up button. All right. That you should keep on doing. So Chase says, thank you, Mother, for my message. So funny. Last night I had a dream. Swimming dolphins in a beautiful blue ocean. No, there's no mistake there, is there? And you know what I need to say is we talked about Scott Huckabee, the person who in his last time was Jesus. He had a severe accident and went to Maui, and the dolphins came and healed him. So we've talked about having a seminar taking people to Hawaii to swim with the dolphins. So you do is what you're called to do, but maybe that's also a message for me. We shall see, huh? Very powerful. Carol Swisher, may she have a message? Yes. Let's see. And the door opens. And there are papers everywhere. There are lots of things everywhere. And you have become lost to you. So for a moment, let's together just take a breath and blow it all away. Just blow it all away. And begin to let those who are with you, who are around you, to remind you of your truth, of the light that you've always been, and the greater light you're desiring to become. Take a breath. Does that not feel lighter and easier? You have forgot you have the power to make things easy. It doesn't have to be a challenge or difficult. For you, those times are past, but you're wanting to hold on to it tight. I do understand, but it isn't you anymore. Now it's to allow your wings to spread and to fly. So, yes, it's all there. And it'll always all be there. And what you don't have to choose is for you to carry it around. Let it find its peace as you will find yours. Yet a vacation animal. Yes, and you can see the sky becomes clear. And your heart has expansion and desires to live. Many blessings to you, Carol. Many blessings to you. All right. Yes, swimming with dolphins. Move too far again. Okay, Marby. Wonderful to see you, Marby. I'm so grateful that you came. All right. You ready, Marby? They are very different today. Ah, I am opening the door to allow Mother to show me she is walking quietly, not wanting to wake something. I don't think it's a child. Perhaps not wanting to awaken a storm that can possibly come within you. For I see a dark blue and it swirls and it has a very beautiful, like this color blue, and then it gets lighter. And I feel a great fear, afraid. You know, Marby, there is no such thing as fear. It's interesting. The energy in our world today, and every person who's on their growth process that gets energy and turns away from the option of the light to take a moment and take a hesitation to be afraid. And yes, you can choose to do that for as long as you want to. But it has come up here today for me to say to you, it isn't real. For I can see who you've been. And yes, I can see where you're going. And there's nothing to be fearful of. So when you do healing and some things that aren't so beautiful come up, all you have to do is love them. That is all that is necessary to change it from this horrible feeling into the beauty of life, is to choose love. So, as we move into choose love, the whirlwind of the fear dissolves. It can't exist on choosing love, because love embraces it and annihilates it. And then there comes a beautiful rainbow. And I know you love rainbows. What if love was just a rainbow for you? Many blessings to you, Marby. Okay. All right. Dorothy says thank you. I welcome the blessings that you send me from your heart. Thank you. Barbara says thank you. I was hoping it. Well, I knew you would feel it. You feel much better soon, if not already, Barbara. Thank you, Mother TheoSophia from Deb. And Carol says, thank you for the message. The end. What a powerful day, huh? I hope you enjoyed your messages. Tomorrow I'll be back. I'm not sure what we're doing. We'll have to see what's in store. Because I know you can tell things are changing quickly. And we just have to put our feet upon the earth and our hearts in the world and move forward. So, your thank you, if you want to give one today, is to give your light to someone also. See the light. This is from Jesus. See the light in everybody. And in that, you're going to receive such an illumination of light inside yourself. So, I'm going to get going. What time is it? And see you tomorrow. Bye. Love to all of you. Go up.